Hello, in this tutorial we're going to look at text options within Final Cut Pro. This software has a lot of options under the text tab, and I'm going to show you one of them. You need to realize that there are many choices, and the only way to find out how they work or what they do is to try them out. And not all of the text options that you see here have the same settings or adjustability. Many of them have their own unique adjustments and settings in them. So it'd be pretty impossible to cover that in one tutorial, and it would take many tutorials to cover them all. Right now I'm going to use four corners as an example. If I mouse over that, it shows me what it looks like. Same with the other options here. To use this, I'm going to grab it and drag it over onto my video. By the way, if I didn't say so, we use the T here for text or titles, and right now I'm set to all instead of being in a specific category. I'm going to grab this and drag it over on top of my video and let go. Now, one of the first things you may want to do is decide how long you want this on the screen, and there's a couple ways we can do that. One is you can simply use the grab handle at the end of it here and adjust it out, and you'll see a counter pop up when I click here. So as soon as I start to drag, it was at 4 seconds, it's now at 4:03. I'll drag it out to 5 seconds roughly. Whoops, and let go. Another method to change that would be to right click on it, do change duration, and in the middle of the screen here it's at 5 seconds. I'm going to take it back to 4, so I'm going to type 400 return. So then it's on there for 4 seconds. Now make sure you have your editing window open up in the upper right here. If that's not open, remember to click on this little disclosure triangle and go to Edit Effects to get those tools. Alright, under title here you can see that we have some settings here. Line 1 size, the font size is 134. Line 2, the font size is also 134. And here's our font style right here, and you can see we have many options right now. I'm going to stick with the default one. We can change this. I can increase the size of line 1 slightly. I'll go up to like 140. We can take the line 2 size down to right around 120 or so. 121 is good. And we also can control our text colors. If I check this box here, we can select a color, and I'll go with some kind of a green here just because. I'll try that one. And then for my subtitle color, I'll try something just a little lighter there, and I'll click there. Our actual text we control right here, and I will say that this is JV baseball, and for line 2 here I'll say 2011, and there you go. We've customized the color, the size, and what we have on there for text. Now some of these options have far more settings than others. This one happens to be fairly simple. We can also change our alignment and some spacing and some other stuff with this one. We can add glows and outlines to it. If we check those and go look at it, we have some options there, and you can see it right now. We have an outline there, so I'll go with that for now. And I could blur it, change the width of it. Maybe we can go out a couple pixels here. We can change that to make it a little more bold. The color of it we can change to something else if we wanted, like a gold. So there's many options. We have a glow option we can do here. Click on show, and we can try some different glow options there. I'm not going to do everything, but again, some of the text options have even more settings than this. And again, trial and error is how you're going to get this figured out. When you think you've got it here, you can click back on your video, drag your playhead back, and just press the space bar to play to see what it's going to look like. Okay, if that's satisfactory, you can wrap it up at that point, but if there's changes you need to make, you can come back to your editing and change anything about the text that you want. In a nutshell, that's about it for your text. Now again, many options here, and some of the text options have a lot of choices for settings, so you'll need to play with that for your own purposes there. All right, that should do it for this tutorial. We'll catch you on the next one.